So you're new to the forest. You don't know what to do or where to go. Follow me, my friend. I'll show you how to survive. Before we start this tutorial, I want to point out that you're going to want to get familiar with the map. Your plane can crash at any one of these locations marked with an X. And before you take off running into the unknown, which is a bad idea I might add, I recommend going to theforestmap.com and giving it a gander. The best way to find your location on the map is to go to a clearing and look for the north-facing mountain. It's visible in any spot of the map as long as you're not surrounded by trees. So run to an opening. Look out for that north-facing mountain, my friend. This makes navigation a breeze. Now, I also want to point out some very distinctive landmarks, like the Great Butthole, the shipping containers, Geese Lake, the yacht, the main cannibal camp. Even after finding one of these landmarks, navigation becomes a lot easier. Now let's jump into this tutorial and have a good old family-friendly time. What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Outer Middle Show. Mad Vlad is the name, and the forest is the game. And in today's episode, that's right, I'm going to show you how to survive in your first couple of days. I'm not going to give too much away. I'm going to show you how to craft the basic items. I'm going to show you how to eat. I'll even show you how to pee. Okay, so you've went through the plane crash scene, and here you are. You don't know where you are, you're lost. You don't know the map, you're scared. Your weenie has turned into a belly button, and you have curled up in the fetal position. Calm down, my friend. First thing you want to do is stand up, breathe a little bit, walk forward. You'll see Suzanne Summers right in front of you with an axe in her gut. Let's walk over there. You'll automatically pick it up, and there it is. You want to go throughout the plane, eating TV dinners, and picking up anything that's loose, like soda pop. Let's see, we got some soda pop, we got some Pillsbury. We got some alcohol in the bathroom. We've got a passenger list. Go ahead and pick that up. Some more alcohol, some more TV dinners, pig livers and rice. And there you have it. You've cleared out the plane. Oh, wait, there's one more. Okay, there you go. Let's jump out into the forest. And here we are. How beautiful it is to be loved by no one. You're not going to get any respect out here in these woods, boy. So you might as well accept that. Okay, most tutorials will tell you how to build this big-ass fucking castle and survive, but I know a lot of you guys don't know how to do that. You don't even know the basic functions of the game. So, here's how I'm going to do this. The plane is going to be your home from now on. Well, at least starting out. The plane is impenetrable. It cannot be destroyed. It's really hard for the cannibals to get up in there, and the plane can crash at any one of these locations on the map. So each time you start a new game, you really kind of don't know where you are. But that doesn't matter. Okay, now you can build a staircase going up in the plane to make it easier to traverse and getting up and down, but in our case, the plane is landed at a good angle, so it's real easy for us to just jump in, so we don't have to build a staircase. Now, right off the bat, you're going to want to build traps. This is going to be your best mechanism for survival, okay? Cannibals are ruthless, and you've got this little puny-ass axe. You're going to want to use traps to help you survive. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and hit B and pull out our big book of fun adventures, and let's go to the traps tab, which is right there, okay? Then you're going to go up a tab. We're going to go with Deadfall Traps for this one. I'm going to go ahead and place a couple Deadfall Traps catty corner to the plane of the entrance. Let's put them right about there. Put one there, and let's put one on the other side. You want to hit R to rotate so that you know where to place, and then E to place. And there we go. Let's go ahead right out the gate, and we'll get these built. But first, you want to go around and you want to knock open these suitcases and clean them out. There should be a bunch laying around. Now, I'm assuming that you're playing in normal. Most people don't start a game on hard mode, so I'm assuming you're in normal. There should be a lot of suitcases around the plane, so you just want to run around and gather what you can. Okay, so we've cleaned out the suitcases. Let's start cutting down some trees and building these traps. All right, there's one trap. Let's go ahead and gather some more sticks by knocking down these twigs. Aha! There we go. All right, now the first onslaught of cannibals will have a much harder time at killing us because we've got these dope-ass traps. Now you're going to want a place to save, so let's pull out our big book of fun adventures. Let's go ahead and build a shelter. You hit the tent tab, and you go to hunting shelters. We're just going to put this right next to the plane, and there we go. Let's go ahead and get this built. Pick up rocks off the ground, randomly scattered out. Okay, now we need some logs. And there we go. Go ahead and hit C, hold C, save the game in whatever slot you want. And there you go. You have a start. Now, we're going to have to start worrying about food. And we're going to have to start worrying about some items. Now, all right, so now in order to get food, you're going to have to hunt. And in order to hunt, you're going to have, well, what makes it easier is a bow and arrow, a crafted bow. So let's go ahead and pull out our inventory. And we're going to need a rope, a stick, and some cloth. So we've got 12 cloth. Let's go ahead and add, I do believe it's 6 cloth to make 1 rope. And we're going to need some sticks. There we go. I think that's all we need. Let's go ahead and put a rope, a stick, and some cloth. There we go. We have a bow. Now, in order to make arrows, we're going to need to kill some birds. So let's go ahead and pull out our axe. Birds, for some odd reason, just land all over the fucking place, so. Alright. And their feathers go flying all over the place. We're going to need 5 feathers. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, yes, sir. Alright, and you want to pick up the dead birds, too, because they act like little snacks, bro. Like little chicken nuggets. Let's see. Let's check to see how many feathers we got. We've got 5, so that's really all we need to start. Let's go ahead and add a stick, and there you go. We have some arrows. Now we're ready to hunt some small game, but first you want to build a fire. I'm going to build a fire and put it right about here. Pull out our big book of fun adventures. Let's go to the fire tab, which is the 2nd tab. Let's build a fire pit right about here. Now, fire pits can also be used as weapons because if the cannibals run over them, they catch on fire. They light up like a Christmas tree. So we're going to need 4 sticks, 7 rocks, and some leaves. So let's go ahead and gather some rocks. This should do the trick. Oh, 1 more rock. And there we go. Okay, looking good. Let's check our inventory. We've got 1 bird meat. We got some candy barts and 2 crushed nut soda pops. Or fun drink. Okay. Let's stand up on this log. Let's pull out our bow. And if you want, you can do quick select by right-clicking on your backpack and setting weapons in there with it. So we go ahead and craft, and we want to set the bow to, let's say, I don't know, 1. There we go. So now every time we hit 1, it'll pull out our bow. And there we go. Okay, it looks like we've got a rabbit just right there. Bam! Got it! See what I mean? Real easy to hunt with the bow and arrow. Now we've got some meat for later. We'll go ahead and leave that rabbit head there. We don't really need it. What you want to do is just stand up on a little elevated spot. Look around for movement. Got it. And be sure to pick up your arrows as well. Alright. Got some more rabbit skin. Got another rabbit. So we've got dinner. Let's go back to our fireplace. Oh shit, there's another one. Let's see if we can get him to stop running. He stopped. Bam! We got 3 rabbits. Now, you can build a drying rack, which it takes longer to prepare your food, but your food lasts longer. I don't recommend doing that right off the bat because cannibals will be attracted. God damn it, and they will eat your food. Or they'll destroy your drying rack, so yeah. Let's go ahead and light our fire by holding E. There we go. Let's hit C to make the fire a little stronger. Let's hit R to rotate to our rabbits, and let's hit C to cook. There we go. Now we've got some din-din. Now, obviously, your next concern is going to be water. You're going to have to find a turtle shell or a turtle. This is where things can get a little hairy. Now, another thing. You can also build a perimeter wall around the plane. That takes up a lot of resources. So to start, I don't really recommend doing anything too over the top because it's going to take a lot of resources. What you're trying to do now is get familiar with the map and get established at the plane so that once you get established at the plane, you can venture out and build these big, massive bases somewhere else. All right, there we go. This is just to get started. We got our tummies full. Excellent. Fires also attract cannibals. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen any yet. Okay, now I kind of want to get a general location as to where our plane wreck is. I already know the map. What I recommend you doing is going to theforestmap.com and looking at all the landmarks and stuff, looking at where the plane's wreck. We're going to walk straight from where the plane is. Oh, another rabbit. Rabbit furs are very important. Anytime you see a rabbit and can get a kill, do it. Okay, so we've walked straight and we've come to a cliff and the ocean. I know exactly where we are. Our plane has crashed here, and what I'm looking at is the yacht, which is on the very south end of the map, and the great tree. And in order to get a turtle shell, we're going to have to go by the yacht. There are other places to get turtles, but for now, this is the closest location. So I know that my plane is right over there. I see my deadfall traps off in the distance. We're just going to go down on the beach a bit, and we're going to get us a turtle. Another quick note is you want to stick close to water, simply because cannibals cannot swim, and they will not follow you into the water. So anytime you get overwhelmed with enemies, you can always just jump in the water and swim away from them, or find a rock to perch up on and shoot arrows at them. You never want to venture out without armor into open plains, because you will get your ass kicked. And as you can see off in the distance, we have 3 cannibals, and we are not around our traps, so we don't have any help with these guys. I'll show you what I mean. They may run off, and this is where we're going to find a turtle. Okay, let's not get their attention. Let's duck down. Ducking down makes your visibility much less. We do not want to get their attention just yet. We are not ready. And as you can see right here, there's a turtle coming out of the water. Now, a quick note. I don't kill turtles, okay? Sometimes they die on me. Let's go ahead and... See, he's fine. You can't hurt turtle. That was an accident, okay? I don't kill turtles, but since he's already, he's already died of old age, let's go ahead and skin him and grab his turtle shell. Now, turtle shells can be used for sledding and building a device that captures water. Let's go ahead and get back to our base. This is very dangerous. Now, off on the yacht, I just want to note, are some very valuable items. You want to go out there as well. Got some candy bars. Got some orange crush nuts out in there, bruh. Got some pretty cool items. All right, we're making our way back to the base, and we're going to build a water catcher. Now, I do want to mention, herbs. You definitely want to pick up herbs. I do want to mention that there are items in the game that makes tree cutting a breeze. Speeds up your process of gathering or harvesting resources and whatnot. And I've got an entire playlist on how to find every single item in this game, so be sure to check those out. Alright, now be careful around your traps too, because they can hurt you. Let's pull out our big book of fun adventures. Let's go to food, where the fish is. Oh my god, there's cannibals around us. Let's go ahead and place that blueprint right about here. Okay, looks like we're about to be attacked. So I'm going to pull out my axe so that we can block. Right click is block. Let's get close to our traps. Let's see if maybe we can lure one in. Hold our block. Let's see what he does. Let's see if we can run him into our traps. Get up over there, bitch! Yeah, won't let me jump over it. Okay, so he's in curious mode, where he runs back and forth trying to get a feel for you. Oh shit! Yep, no. You want to stay in block mode. Let's see what he does. BAM! Dead! See what I mean? We're probably going to fight this guy. And there we go. You always want to remember to block. Let's go ahead and reset this trap. Holding E, you have to have a stick in your inventory to reset. And there we go. Let's go ahead and cut down this tree as well. It's kind of in the way. And we're going to go ahead and remove this stump. There we go. All right. Now it's a little bit more open. The suitcases on normal mode, they reset quite often. So you've got plenty of supplies, and every time you come in back to your save, Suzanne Summers has prepared pig livers and rice, TV dinners, all throughout the plane, all over again. Let's go ahead and build our water catcher. And there we go. Now we have a healthy supply of fluids. Now what I recommend doing is setting up some more traps, playing around with the traps. Try some happy birthdays on maybe the sides of the plane. But traps are very, very important, especially when it comes to fighting off mutants. But once you get established at the plane, you've got a healthy flow of food and water, and your inventory is filling up with a lot of cool stuff. Then go out, venture out, and build another base somewhere else. But the next thing we're going to need to survive, this is going to up your chances of survival the most, is armor. So we've got some dead cannibals. Let's go ahead and throw them on the fire, just like that. There's the other one. Throw him on the fire. You want to stick around the plane till you get quite a few kills. And if you're in deep trouble, you can just jump on the plane and shoot at them with arrows. It's pretty simple. But right now we're collecting bones, and I'll show you why. Alright, there's one bone explosion and another one. Okay, so the cannibals turned into bones. Let's go ahead and collect those. A couple skull hits. Let's hit I to go into our inventory. Let's go ahead and add, I do believe it's 5 or 6 bones. And a couple cloth. And there we go. we've got bone armor. You want to right click or left click on that to wear it, and as you can see down here on your HUD, you have one white bar. That means you have one armor. You want to try to fill this all the way up. This is going to save your ass several times. Oh, look at that. Bone armor. Looks delicious. We're getting a little hungry, so let's go ahead and throw a rabbit on the fire. Well, shit. That sucked. Let's go ahead and relight it. Oh, shit. Well, I threw all my meat on the fire. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Let's go ahead and stoke the fire with some leaves. There we go. Let's get our bellies full. Let's get our stamina back up. Now, it does take a couple days or a day, depending on whether or not it's raining, for the water catcher to fill up with water. So it's probably a smart thing to kill a couple turtles and make quite a few of those. Let's go ahead and eat. There we go. But luckily for us, we've got some orange crush nuts in our inventory, so let's drink. And there we go. Now, anytime you want to figure out how to craft an item, you just go to an item, you right-click it, and it goes into your craft napkin, and you go down to the cogwheel, and it shows you everything you can craft from that one item. So with this rock, we can either build a repair tool, a crafted axe, a burning weapon, let's throw a bone on there. We can craft bone armor, upgraded spear, bone arrows, so on and so forth. You get the idea. Oh, damn, the crickets are out. Now, also a quick note is you don't want to let meat sit in your inventory for too long because it will go bad, and you'll have to throw it out and waste it instead of eating it, burping it, and tasting it. You can also build a rabbit trap if you want. I'm not really a big fan of rabbit traps. I just like shooting them with arrows. But you can catch rabbits and put them in a rabbit cage and breed them, which is, like I said, something I don't really do often. I'd rather just shoot them with an arrow and get quick food right away. But in the future, you're going to want to build a drying rack, which is right here under the food tab. And what that does is it preserves your food. It takes a little bit longer to prepare and make it edible, but it lasts a whole hell of a lot longer. Also, be sure to watch your meats or they will burn like these did. And they won't really help you out too much. But that's pretty much my starter guide on how to survive your first days in the forest. Now, as stated before, I've made tutorials on how to find all the items in the game, so be sure to check those out. And I've also made dozens of series and playthroughs on this game as well. Be sure to check those out. I love you guys, and happy survival. I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Bray. And now, it's time to kick a freestyle. But first, if you enjoyed the content, finger me, subscribe, and flick my ding-dong so you'll be notified when I upload a video. Help me in the battle to stay full-time by becoming a member or a Patreon and join the ever-growing community that is the Mad Army. Do you want to support but have no cash? That's easy. You can donate money for free by sampling an app at recharge.com on your mobile phone. Just click the link in the description. If you want to rep the Mad Army, check out the merch at acquired.com. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You want to talk some shit? Check me out on Twitch every weekend. All the links are down in the basement. The same place you'll be if you want to talk some shit. Hey, Normie, give me a beat. Yeah, Mad Vlad back with the forest shit. Gonna show you how to survive in these harsh environments. Then I'm gonna kick you in your dick, just to give you a taste of what it feels like to survive. The forest doesn't care about you, your dog, your granny, fuck, it'll bury you alive. Put yourself in my situation. Hard mode with the meditation. Shiva bitches with some masturbation. Timmy's missing with no vaccinations. People saying, where the fuck dude from? He's playing forest and it looks real fun. But at the end of the day, the forest ain't no joke, and you better tuck tail and run.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. Thank you.